Look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Paul. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Booker. And Ayton gets it to go.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Here's Conley. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Durant for three. Towns with a rebound. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Picked it. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Durant for three. And Conley grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. Here's Edwards. Clock at 6. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. For three, Durant. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Durant, pass to Booker. Fades and shoots. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Double team on Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Let's go with a three. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves to the inside. Here's Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Knocks it loose. And Booker puts up a deep three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Oh, no good again that time. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Launches it. McDaniels, that's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Conley passes to McDaniels. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Conley, no good. Conley's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Okogie on the wing. There's the 3. The kick to Durant. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He does so many different things on the court. Durant practically forcing the defender to foul him on that drive.
It's both from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Towns. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Warren in at the 3. The kick out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Outside Conley. From deep. The Suns clear it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Driving to the basket. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Edwards against Paul. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Towns for 3. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns. Darius.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. For 3, Booker. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Paul against Gobert, and they double up Gobert. This one for 3, and Edwards with the basket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards has got 7 points in the game. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
For 3.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Puts up a 3. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside for Booker.
2 minutes.
Ayton against Gobert. Ayton passes to Warren. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Booker, the pass to Warren. Back to Booker. To halt the run. And it's Booker again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's McDaniels. Sinks that one from the post. McDaniels got 8 points.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Reed, a screen on Payne. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. A slam dunk by Reed.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Anthony Edwards has been on display. Thanks very much, Allie.
48, the Suns, 16.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince, and it's Reed in at the center. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Outside Ross. Pass to Payne. Now here's Ross. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anderson. He misses the free throw. Okogie's checked in for Warren.
Terrence Ross.
And no luck that time either. Minnesota's shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field to the paint. Pass to Reed. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anderson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Biyombo. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Ross driving in. The shot off that time. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Baisley. Well, the Suns shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Here's Okogie. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Baisley looking more and more comfortable in making those reads.
Here's Noel, defended by Payne. Here's Prince. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Payne outside. On target from range. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Payne coming right back, delivering his own triple.
It's stolen. It's 2-on-1. Ross for 3. It's Ross on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Good work there as it goes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
To the middle. Here's Anderson. The offensive rebound. Here's Prince. 6 points for him. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Biyombo. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Baisley. Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. That shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
2 minutes.
Here's Prince. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the 3. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ross passes to Payne. And that one drops.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Anderson with a screen on Payne. Outside, Anderson. Cash money on the open jump shot. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Under control with the release there from Kyle Anderson. Gives his shot a good chance of going in.
And here's Payne outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Biyombo. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Prince. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Guarded by Ross. The 3 ball. No good that time. From behind the arc. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. Ross has got 5 points.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Your first Avenue Breaker makes the goal.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
To your first Avenue Breaker.
And here's Conley. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to...
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been great this game. 58% on the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Durant for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Paul with the double. Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Towns. McDaniels from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Okogie. Takes the 3. Right wing. Here's Ayton. And another basket for Phoenix.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Conley passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Durant against Gobert. Now here's Paul. No one near him. And it's Phoenix with another.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Edwards for 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Okogie. The 3 from Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Left side, Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And it's good. 2 points.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to McDaniels. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. 4-3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels from long range. Stolen by Ayton. And here's Durant. Jacks up a 3. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here they come. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Gobert, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. The 3 from Ayton. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Durant finds Paul. 1:10 left to play in the fourth. The kick to Durant. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Paul. And stolen by Edwards.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The 3. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Back to Conley. There's the 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win and one win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 5. Now Leonard. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
Westbrook against Conley. The kick out to Towns. With the shot. That one, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to George. And George with the stuff.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Conley with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here is Conley after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's the 3. They get the rebound, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Towns is double. Gobert in the corner. Lock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Conley. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shoots the 3. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Conley dishes to Towns. Back to Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Over in the corner, Edwards. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 5 points. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
taking 2 shots.
Leonard hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Edwards looking it over. There's the pass to Conley. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. And another three for Minnesota.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
The three from George. And rebounded by McDaniels. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Edwards drives in. Gobert down low, covered by Morris. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Leonard driving in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one is on Towns.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And George, here we go. And that one drops for him. 10 points for him.
So smart with the ball in his hands. George reads the floor well and takes advantage of what's there.
Offense, the order of the day.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Leonard to the inside. Morris finds Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. George against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Back to Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got his first 2 points. The Timberwolves have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Conley. Paul George making his last shot. Towns, a screen on George. Conley with it. Guarded now by Morris. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard attacking. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Driving with a purpose. Leonard shakes off the hit, maintains focus, count it.
Conley, the pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. He feeds it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. 5 on the clock. Gobert double team. Tries it from the top of the key. He can't get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard kicks to George. Out to Morris. The 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes it to Conley. From downtown, Leonard with the steal. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Towns. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
On offense, Westbrook can be fearless, going right into the defense and still hitting the shot.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 17. There's the pick. Pass to Reed. Stolen by Westbrook. And George kicks to Leonard. Here's Zubats. Reed with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Prince wide open. Another miss by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 17. Leonard finds Zubats. Outside, George. Reed with the block. And they recover it. Here's Leonard. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. 1:06 left in the first half. Noel passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
How about the strength from Alexander Walker, rolling with the punches inside.
Morris, no good. Timberwolves trail by 15. Prince, the pass to Reed. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 5, and he gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 17.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook. Yep, that one goes. Noel's got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this side.
That one falls.
Right at the basket is where Westbrook wants to be. He is fearless about going inside.
The pass to Noel. And here's Prince outside. Reed controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thank you, David. We'll be back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Morris kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Plumlee. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Plumlee's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Clippers. Plumlee with the steal. The shot by George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. Noel passes to Anderson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now, here's Reed. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. George finds Plumlee. Back to George. Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Driving inside. Won't go in for the 6th time in 14 shots tonight. He's made 8. Here's Noel. He's covered by Westbrook. Noel passes to Anderson. Out left to the wing. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Noel, no good. Los Angeles leading by 17. The kick out to Westbrook. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Tries again, and Westbrook, here we go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota.
Minnesota shooting 43% from the floor. Conley against Westbrook. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 10.
Over the years, Mike Conley has really improved his jumper, using his quick release well.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Timberwolves trail by 19. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly from outside off the mark. Here's Leonard driving to the basket. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
The kick out to Towns. 1:43 left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Conley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
Calling his own number all night long, Conley can beat you in a variety of ways.
Westbrook passes to Morris. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
George, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 7. The sweep, over 2.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Westbrook against Conley. Now George, 19 points in the game.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard, no luck. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. The tray. No good on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Morris, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Now here's Edwards. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's Westbrook. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. And you allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Leonard with the ball. Conley picks him up. And here's Morris for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
3 points.
And the Clippers lead by 18.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Towns against Morris. Towns kicks to Conley. Back to Towns. For 3, Edwards. They grab their own miss. Pass to McDaniels. George against Edwards. Back to McDaniels. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Towns a screen on George. And here's Edwards from the arc. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Good work defensively by Morris. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Westbrook passes to George. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
For 3.
George has got 22 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Kept alive, Minnesota. Lets it go from deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And here's Westbrook. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A result. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
mad style.
points will be hard to come by tonight. Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, etc., championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And the jam by George.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Booker drawing the double. Here's Okogie. Down low. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Booker.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Booker against George. Booker, pass to Durant. Tries again. Outside for Booker. And it's blocked.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
George outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 8.
Yeah, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
Pass to Durant. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the wing, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Paul passes to Durant. Beyond the arc. Booker doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Morris, guarded by Durant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Westbrook. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. The Suns trailing. Booker fires from way outside. Booker missing again. And so here are the Clippers. A shot from the mid-range. And George gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. He's got 10.
That's a tougher look than...
Oh, throw it
look
down!
Out.
Can you say elevation?
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pure from three-point range. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ayton finds Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Fires the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Boy, it doesn't get any better than this. Kevin Durant's stroke from three-point range is money.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to George. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. George has got 14.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable. And when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
On the wing, Durant. For three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Got a piece of it. George drives in. And a nice finish on the layup. 16 points for him.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
George, no good. Well, the Suns shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. Back to Durant, to the paint. The ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Here's Ayton. He has 6. Ayton, a screen on Morris. Durant's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Paul against Westbrook. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
George for 3. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. In transition, here come the Suns. Durant for 3. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got 8.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Now Morris. Back to Zubac. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they get it back. Another shot. Pass to Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, 1, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Just 3 to shoot. Durant's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Durant against Leonard. Into the lane. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Kawhi's game comes with a measure of resolve as a scorer. Contact simply doesn't affect him as much as other players.
Durant, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Leonard, good.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Durant. Offensive rebound.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
The Clippers in the lead. George with it. He's got 18. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Oh, he loves this. Just blows past defenders, takes it strong to the rack.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Paul, and he banks in the layup. Paul's got 6 points.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. And Zubac drops them both.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league. But boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Morris outside. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ross finds Paul. Knocked loose.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this one. Knocked away. Morris outside. And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Clippers, 36.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Chris Paul out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. The Suns trailing. Now here's Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Now Paul. Back to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Plumlee. And the layup is good off the glass.
The assist.
And the Clippers lead by 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Leonard passes to Plumlee. Shoots from the right block. Here's Mann. Leonard left side. Back to Mann. Morris on the wing. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with a 3. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand. And what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
The fadeaway. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. And now a three-point Phoenix lead.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
And the basket by Plumlee. And here are the Suns. They're on a 13-4 run. The kick to Durant. There's the drive. And it's Durant with the finish.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Leonard, here we go.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the dunk by Leonard.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Pass to Man. Kicks it to George. Back to Man. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. Combination of size, length, athleticism. He continues to be a major threat in this league.
Morris right side. With the drive. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. And George with the basket on the assist from Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight. Phoenix has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Paul passes to Ayton. Rebound by the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. And the jam by George.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside for Booker. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. George passes to Plumlee. He gets it in there. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. The Suns have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Baisley. Up top, Paul. Give him 8 points now. Ayton inside. Leonard defending. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
The Suns have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Okogie. Pass to Paul. To the middle. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The kick out to Morris. Plumlee with it. Leonard on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 14 points for the game.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. He's been doing damage on the offensive. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's man in at the point guard position.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's George. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, Paul George has length, and that allows him to contribute on the backboards.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Paul gets it to go.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Man misses. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Durant. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Russell Westbrook.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Paul passes to Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Morris for 3. Warren with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Paul passes to Warren. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup. Off the bounce, yes, sir.
Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Westbrook. And Durant with the block.
Wow, twice on the pipe for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Count it. Good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Paul. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Paul into the lane. Outside Warren. Paul against Westbrook. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
And the second free throw is good.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
The Clippers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And jams it home. Westbrook.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Right side, Paul. score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, that elite vertical is what allows Russell Westbrook to leave no doubt.
He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 10 points in just the second half.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Paul against Morris. And Paul gets it to go.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago. Scoring in the paint against the tightest defense.
Pass to Morris. Leonard on the wing. From behind the arc. Durant pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Booker. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thanks for coming out.
I smack clowns with mad style.
And beyond, the NBA celebration of let. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one spot. Paul from down in the low post. It goes. Paul's got the first points of the night for Phoenix.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Conley's shot is off. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul's shot is off. Now the Timberwolves with it. Towns, a screen on Booker. For three, Edwards. Rebound by the Suns.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's Booker on the assist by Durant.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Second shot opportunity. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Conley for 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker outside. Paul outside. Outside, KD. The Paul. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Outside for Durant. Clock is at 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ayton up and in on the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Conley kicks to Towns. Conley the pass to Edwards. For the 3. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.132 left here in the opening quarter.
A risky cross-court pass there, and it costs them. You got to be sure that you can get it there in time before you let that one go.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Suns leading by 6. Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. Here he goes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves,
And McDaniels drops them both. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Durant for 3. And Booker kicks to Durant. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. Durant's got 5 now.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight, practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Gobert. Towns wide open. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Paul. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pushing it up. And Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Paul. Count that bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Conley. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Suns lead by 3.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Paul dishes to Durant. Takes it out to Booker. Durant with it. Working on McDaniels. That one goes. Count it. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. They get it back, and Gobert kicks to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Tries again. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from 8. Just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Here's Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Out to the right wing. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Outside Conley. Towns, a screen on Paul. Conley, nice shot from the wing. Conley's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Both free throws good from Paul.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. Edwards against Paul. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe. I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Paul, Ayton in the corner. Here's the three, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got 7.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
All the officials are all over them.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
The shot's good from Paul. 11 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Conley with a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Paul kicks to KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Edwards finds Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Beyond the arc. 6 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to you.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. From deep, sinks the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Noel.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Prince wide open. And again, it's Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Ayton wide open, and he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play
going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Absolutely certain.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead, up 1. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow, right here on
36. Fans, put your hands together and get loud.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Montegolia. Phoenix is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. That one drops for him.
Chris, so good at being able to provide whatever his team needs. Always ready to step up.
Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
The finish, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that and has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Reed. Back to Anderson. Prince outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Prince. D right on him. Anderson against KD. There's the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ball looking over the floor. Pass to KD. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Prince and the powerful one-handed slam.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The drive by Paul, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Reed misses. Phoenix leading by 7. And Durant, here we go. Booker at the elbow. Back to KD. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anderson. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kicks it out to Prince. Anderson inside. Defended by Durant. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Launches a 3 and stolen by Booker. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
The Timberwolves shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Conley the pass to Gobert. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And taken away by Paul. He's feeling it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Edwards against Paul. Durant wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Paul. Edwards with the block. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Your son, ladies and gentlemen, your son's youth dance team.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. A three ball. Durant with the steal. Okogie, the pass to Booker. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards, that's good.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And the pass to Okogie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Okogie's got his first basket of the night. Outside Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley with it. Now guarded by Booker. Over in the corner, Edwards. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ayton kicks to Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Goes up the baseline. Stolen by Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by KD. And here's Edwards. Scores after the quick crossover. Edwards got 15 points here in the second half.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Paul with the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The drive by Paul. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Suns lead by 4. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Paul passes to Okogie. Paul kicks to Durant. Lock at 6. A shot by Paul, no good. Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's McDaniels. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. 14 points for KD. Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert. good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
KD finds 8. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker the pass to Okogie. Ball with the ball. High arcing shot.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Al Paul. KD on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Minnesota calls timeout. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards out to the right wing. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Paul with the ball. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And now the Suns, a fast break. Durant just inside the line. Takes it out to Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Paul finds Booker. Outside for Durant. There's the triple. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Conley for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Durant. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Back to Conley. To the wing right side. McDaniels passes to Conley. And here's Edwards to take the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Paul can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Oh, here's Edwards. Going inside and finished off by Edwards.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Paul kicks to Booker. This one for 3. Outside for Durant. It's up a 3. And the Suns miss again. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. And Durant sends it back.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Here's Towns.
Late in the the game up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally...
I smack clowns with mad style.
make a big splash here tonight. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. And here's Minnesota now. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Picked by Gobert. From downtown, back to Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Outside Conley. He buries it from 3.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
George passes to Morris. Out to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Can't hit that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Outside Edwards. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
George against Edwards. Inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Here's George, following the score by Minnesota. That one goes in.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. To the paint. Edwards finds Gobert. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's George. He's got 7. And here's Leonard. Morris outside. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. Back to Edwards. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
It's George on the drive. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Kicks it to George. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Leonard. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Conley passes to Towns. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers University.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Oh, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Edwards with it, guarded now by Morris. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now Towns. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Just taking it right to the defense and in their face. Westbrook at the rim.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Pass to Conley. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Offensive board outside McDaniels, and here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Conley. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. And finally, that one's good. Towns has got his first points of the night.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
That one falls.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Edwards. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. The kick out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. 1:46 left in the second period. The layup off target. It's McDaniels on the wing. On the take. It's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. We've got 1:28 left in the half. Leonard against Edwards. Leonard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's McDaniels, and he dunks it down.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Give them a hand, fans. That was the...
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to George. Crafty move, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And he knocks down the first one. Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for Russell Westbrook. George hits them both.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Anderson. Reed for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Here's George. And they'll get another chance. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And that one's long. Here's Alexander Walker. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Incredible! I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take things out. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Anderson in at the power forward position. Here's Prince. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers trail. George passes to Morris, and it's in there.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Defensive foul. Torian Griffin.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. George defending to the inside. Counted and one. He'll have a chance in the three-point play. That one on Morris.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Noel.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Towns, he's checked in for Anderson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. George against Edwards. Outside Conley. The three ball. The Clippers grab the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. This one for 3. From the high post. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. The kick out to Morris. George against Conley. And stolen by Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Towns. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. Pass to Plumlee. Wide open. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. Outside Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Pass to Plumlee. Again, the Clippers score.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
For 3, Conley. Can they get it? And Gobert with the stuff.
The floor general Conley. Dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
George passes to Plumlee.
Minnesota charged with the foul. Rudy Gobert. 2nd personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for LA.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Conley with the ball. 6 points for him. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Picked by Gobert. The 3 is up. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long. Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Edwards can't hit. And here are the Clippers now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Mann. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mann's gotten his first basket of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Picked by Gobert. Conley goes in, and he lays it up and in.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Morris finds some space. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Morris has got 7 points for the quarter. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. George's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Conley finds Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And as we in the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Clippers ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Marcus Morris out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's man in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Here's Gobert. Over Plumlee. Gobert, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Morris. Tipped. Here's Edwards. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
A more fearless play from Russell Westbrook. The ability to finish through contact. That's why it's so tough to stop him on the dribble drive.
And Edwards slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Towns. Pass to Conley. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Morris. It's George on the wing. Fires the three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
Love to see PG getting into that zone. Committed to find the points.
And the basket is good.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Out to Leonard. The crossover. And he lays it in.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi. Just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
McDaniels, that's good.
You can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Morris finds George. Puts up a three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Gobert against Leonard. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Carl Anthony
And so he hits both. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 14.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's George driving to the basket, and the foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on George. And Edwards, here we go. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
I smack clowns with mad style.
boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward position.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you, the option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
Here's Paul. Dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's George. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Ball against Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Nailed from three-point land.
The consistency of Paul's three-point shot is really something. He is a real troublemaker at the arc.
And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Fires the three. And the basket by Okogie.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for them to start off this game. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Out to Morris. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Paul passes to Ayton. Westbrook with the steal. Left side, Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 5.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Passes to Okogie. Front past the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a half-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Here's George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 4-point game. Pulls it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He has 5. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. It's good.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Zubac. And they're able to recover. Now the pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Paul dishes to Ayton. Off target at the rim.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And George with the stuff.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Paul finds it, and Ayton throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Westbrook passes to Leonard. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. For 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Paul. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Count that one. 14 points for George.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Westbrook. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. George against Booker. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late. And catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Suns trail by 4. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Morris finds Westbrook. Back to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Outside Westbrook. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And there's Paul George on the assist by Westbrook. And that's 21 points for George. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 4. Durant down low. Morris is there. Booker the pass to KD. Ayton with it. Zubac defending. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Russell Westbrook.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Ball against Westbrook. Passes it to Zubac. And here's Morris for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Ball finds Ayton. For 3, Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Morris kicks to Westbrook. Out to Morris. In the corner, George with it. They get it again. That shot, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. The pass to Okogie. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Outside, KD. Launches it. Oh, my goodness, the slam! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And it's George finishing it off.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Paul, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You just got to appreciate Paul's shot selection. Knows exactly when he should fire.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker, defended by George. Pass to Okogie. To the paint, here's Booker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's George. Here's Plumlee. Here's Leonard. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul passes to Okogie. Back to Paul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make a...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in its small forward. Paul surveying the floor. Great D that time from Leonard.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And you gotta love how hard Leonard works to support the team. He's right where they need him to finish there on that break.
Booker dishes the ball. Back to Booker. It's stolen. He takes it in. Here's Mann. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Paul's running. Suns moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Every team wishes they had a star like CP3, who provides whatever you need when you need it.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Booker. It's picked off. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Mann, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Out to Morris from downtown. George passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
For three, Booker, good, and Paul gets the assist.
3-point basket.
Paul's got 9 assists now tonight.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
For three, Booker, Okogie for 3, another 3 for Phoenix.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
George double team, and Plumlee kicks to Leonard. George, and George able to finish. George has got 27 points.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the Myst is going. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Leonard dishes to Plumlee. Here's George. And that one, good. He's got 29 points.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
The Suns trailer. Ball outside. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Back to Booker for the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Tough buckets inside are nothing new to Kawhi. Having a hand in his face only sharpens the focus.
Paul passes to Booker. Offline with his 3. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Leonard. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul kicks to Durant. Takes it inside. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook. Just getting after it and drawing the contact.
And both free throws good for Westbrook. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 6. Paul against Westbrook. Paul kicks to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 15.
I do love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Plumlee. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Here's Ayton. Can't hit that one. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers leading by 4. Out to Morris. Outside, George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Suns trail by 6. Inside. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Westbrook finds Morris. And here's Plumlee. Yes, that goes in. And the Clippers lead by 6.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Out to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Paul for 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Paul George. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Ayton dishes to Paul. Westbrook pulls it in. Clippers leading by 3. Outside, George. The second chance effort. Kicks it out to Leonard. And there's the drive. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You won't see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drives.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Rebound by the Suns. Paul outside. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Here's Paul, and he converts the layup. Paul's got 19 points.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 3. Passes it to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. To the middle. Here's KD.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Leonard finds Plumlee. Now here's George. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And how big was that?
just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
Locked loose. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Paul outside. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Paul. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Plumlee. It counts.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George passes to Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Fearless. I mean, we haven't seen many like Russ. Guys who crave the biggest moments. You want someone like that on you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.